Assalamu alaikum, welcome to lesson number 13 of Mukhtasar al-Qudoori. Right, let's look at these words then. So tajuzu, this came before, it's from jaza yajuzu. Tahara, we've done this as well, which means purity. Ma means water. Khalata, okay, this is something we haven't done. So khalata yukhalitu, khalata yukhalitu, bab mufa'ala, it means to mix. Okay, to mix. So mixing something, to mix something becomes mixed. Shay means something. Shay. Tahir, it means pure. فغير غير يغير, this is from bab taf'il, which means to change. Okay, to change. غير التغيير, to bring a change. So I didn't write that, so it's to change. Ahada, one of. Ahad, one. Okay, awsaf, this is the plural of wasf, which means an attribute. It's an attribute, a wasf. He, okay, this is a pronoun. It goes back to the water. Okay, so this he goes back to water. Kama'il, ma is kaf, is like. Ma is water. Mud, okay, or mud, this is mud, like in English language. Mud, muddy water. Ma alladhi, which yakhtalitu. Yakhtalitu is also from khalat, the root letters. Khalata, ikhtalata, yakhtalitu. Okay, ikhtalata yakhtalitu, it means to mix as well. It's another a variation, a form of the word. Al-ashnan, okay, this is a type of plant. Okay, this is a type of plant which is used to mix with water. In English they call it hyssopus. I think that's how you pronounce it, hyssopus. I'll show you a picture. Here's a picture of it. You can see hyssopus is called, the plant is called hyssopus. And it's mixed with water, and it gives like a very fragrant, and it acts as a detergent as well in cleaning. They used to use it in the old days. Next is saboon. Saboon, this is soap. Za'fran, this is saffron. Okay, saffron. Let me show you a picture of it. Here's a picture. Right, so here's a picture of of the saffron water, saffron mixed with water, and here's a picture of soapy water. Okay, so that's the explanation of the words. Right, let's look at the Arabic grammar now. So tajuz is a verb, it's a present tense verb, and it's in the feminine, okay, single feminine. And the subject for this, what is tajuz, is taharatu. This is the subject, okay, for this. So tahara, tajuzu, ba harf al-jar, and it gives this a kasra here, double kasra. Khalatahu, khalata yukhalitu, okay, this is a past verb, and it's single, okay, single, masculine. Hu, the dhamir hu, it actually goes back to water, and the fa'il, the subject of khalata, is shay'un. Okay, so that's subject. Khalatahu shay'un, something has mixed with the water. And tahir, this is an adjective, this is a sifa, this is the mawsuf. Okay, this is the sifa and mawsuf, and that's why it carries the same vowel as the mawsuf. فغير, so غير is past tense. Okay, and the fa'il is actually shay'un tahirun, huwa. Okay, that goes back to shay'un tahirun. And what does it change? What's the maf'ul? The maf'ul bihi is this ahada awsa fihi. Right, you've guessed it, it's mudaf, and this is the mudaf ilayhi. Alright, so ahada awsa fihi, this is a fatha because it's maf'ul bihi, and it's single because it's a mudaf, and that's the mudaf ilayh. And this is something that you can look up in the Nahu books, and you can practice it. So غير, it changes أحد, one of its attributes. He, the dhamir he, yep, you guessed it, it goes back to water, we said early on. Awsaf he, one of its qualities. كماء المد, ka is harf al-jar, ma'i kasra, and it's single kasra because it's a mudaf, and the mud is the mudaf ilayhi, so hence that will take kasra as well. Ma al-muddi, and the waw is ataf, right? So the waw is ataf on ma, okay, and also you have an ataf here as well, but this ataf over here is actually back to ashnan, and this ataf over here is actually ataf on to ashnan as well, right? So let's see how that works then. So wal ma'i, because it's ataf on ma, the kaf will also affect this, so we give it a kasra here, ma'i. Alladhi yakhtalitu bihi, yakhtalitu, this is a verb, past present tense verb, and it's a he, single masculine, and the ism al-fa'il, or sorry, the fa'il for it is ashnan. Okay, the fa'il is ashnan, and sabun is also, and za'fran is also, all of these are ataf on ashnan, hence they all take the dhamma. In other words, these are also things which are mixed with it. And the dhamir he, bihi, right, it actually goes back to water, right? So let's look at that again. So tajuzu, right, this would be the verb, and then tahara, and all of this, tahara is actually the fa'il, the subject, and bima'in, okay, this is linked, okay, linked all the way up to that. Okay, all of that is linked all the way to that, and so it's all like one thing. In other words, it's permissible to perform tahara with all these types of water, okay, and it's all linked together, and so this all becomes a jumla fi'liya, right? Jumla fi'liya, okay, jumla fi'liya, right? So let's look at the lessons that we learned from the text. Right, so here Imam Qudoori wants to explain several things, or actually one thing which contains several things, and that is what if something pure is mixed with water? Are you allowed to perform with the wudhu with such a substance? Are you allowed to? Yes or no? So Imam Qudoori explains this and says that if something pure is mixed with water, and even though it changes one of the attributes, okay, what are the attributes? There's 3 attributes water has: color, the color of water; number 2 is the smell of water; and number 3 is the taste. These are 3 attributes water has. So if something is mixed in with water and one of these changes, then it's fine to perform wudu with that, right? So let me give you a few images of how this is. So the principle is this, okay, this from here, okay, from here up to here, this is actually the principle that Imam Qudoori wants us to understand, that if something pure mixes with water and changes its qualities, then you can still perform wudu with this. Like for example, and he gives 3 examples, or 4 examples, sorry. Okay, so there's one example is like muddy water. Okay, let me just show you an image of muddy. Right, so here's an example of muddy water. This is muddy water, right? You're allowed to perform wudu with this, okay, because it's pure. Something is mixed with pure is mixed with it, which is mud. That's fine. Or ashnan, right? We showed you ashnan earlier. Let me show. Here's ashnan. So if this was to be mixed with water, then you can perform wudu with that. Or if sabun, soap, or za'fran, like this. Here it is. Okay, so this is saffron water. Alright, and this is soapy water. So Imam Qudoori says you can perform wudu with all these things as long as, even though one of the qualities changes, like I said, scholars have said, even if more than that change, then it's generally permissible as long as most of the qualities don't change, right? So if most of these qualities change, taste, color, and smell, and it overwhelms or it overtakes the water, then you can't perform wudu with it any longer. Okay, so for example, like if someone was to mix lots of milk in water, and then it became very milky, color changed, the taste changed, and also the smell of it changed, then you wouldn't be able to perform wudu with it, because now it's not really water, it's more milk. Okay, there's more milk in it, and so you wouldn't be able to perform wudu with it. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Jazakumullah khair.